Let's stay with the story. The Independent Police Investigative Directorate is investigating the death of a man who was hit by a stray bullet during the violent protest outside Lichtenburg on Friday. For more on the story, I'm now joined by police spokesperson for the Northwest Police, that's Brigadier Sabata Mokgwabone. Mr. Mokgwabone, a pleasure to have you on the program this afternoon, despite the unfortunate circumstances. Now, at this point, have the police established the reasons for the protest that broke out?
Good afternoon, Kantla. I didn't hear you properly. Can you please repeat?
Right. I just wanted to establish whether the police, in your initial investigations, have you actually found out what was behind these protests that broke out in Lichtenburg on Friday? What are the reasons for it?
Not exactly, except that information is that the protests are linked to the list of councillors, but we are not sure. It is part of investigation. That will still be determined as the investigation continues.
All right, let's move on then. In as far as the police's investigations or the IPID's investigation on the matter, I do want to point out very clearly, though, that you do not speak for IPID, but are speaking for the police service in the Northwest. Just explain to us, firstly, how far investigations are in terms of the person who was shot and killed in that area.
It will be difficult for me, Sandra, to... Okay, I'm saying it will be difficult for me, Sandra, to talk about the investigation and as to how far it is, more so that we don't have the docket in our hands. The only thing that I can say is that, yes, the docket has been taken already by IPID. We also assisted in terms of making sure that we get the members who are allegedly involved in this particular matter to make sure that they meet with the IPID investigator. So I think they are the relevant people to give progress in terms of what is happening into the matter.
Okay, I fully respect that, sir. And just lastly, as we wrap up, just give us a sense of the situation in Lichtenburg right now. Have the protests calmed, and have police managed to keep a hold of that situation there?
Yes, Ntandla, it is, the situation is calm. The situation is calm at the moment. The road that was barricaded yesterday, we managed to remove the barricades. The trucks have also been removed, and then motorists are using the very same road. However, we would like to urge them to exercise caution because anything can still happen, but we are maintaining our presence in the area. We will still be there. We would like to make a humble appeal to members of the community to be cautious of people who are selfless and actually faithless in using them for their own personal gain. And that they should actually work with us as the police to make sure that we expose those that are behind this protest and arrest them without necessarily them embarking on illegal protest.
But are you at liberty to give us any more information regarding the type of operation that you are conducting there? You do say that police are maintaining a presence in that area, but what exactly does your operation entail? Is this a crime prevention operation?
It's a crime prevention and crime combating operation, without necessarily going deeper into detail.
All right. That was Brigadier Sabata Mokgwabone speaking to us there about the situation in Lichtenburg, where we saw violent protests. At this point, he says it's quite difficult to establish what was behind this particular violence, but also cites politics might be at play here.